Hello everyone,
I'm Alberto.
and my name is Mario.
And we are known as the eTwinz. And we are here today to talk about authentic evaluation. So Mario, what are the 3 goals for today?
The first one is that we want you to realize about the importance of the future ready skills. Second one, we want you to recognize your weaknesses in your evaluation. And number 3, you need to transform your evaluation into a 21st century evaluation.
And how are we going to do this? The first step is to recognize those skills that we are asking our students to use in our traditional activities. In this case, we are talking about a science test. The only thing we are asking students to do is to memorize the content and select an answer.
This is another example of a science test as well, but this case is focused on phases of the moon, and it is exactly the same. We are asking our students to memorize content, to write it down, and this practice is very teacher focused. The teacher creates the activity and the student only does what the teacher is asking them to do.
Now that we have recognized these skills that we are using right now, we need to acknowledge the characteristic of an authentic evaluation. We have taken the science test of fill the blanks and we have transformed it into an essay that asks students to do a task, to apply their content and have a real connection to the real life.
Again, this is an example of the science phases of the moon test, and we have done the same. Instead of asking the students to write down the answer, we have asked them to solve a problem. They need to design a system that human colony on the moon, and they need to take the knowledge, the content that they learned about the phases of the moon and apply that content to solve this problem. This activity is very focused on students because they are the ones who drive their learning and who drive their knowledge and decide what actions to take to be able to solve these kind of problems.
And now, Mario, we have recognized the skills we are using. We have acknowledged the characteristic of an authentic assignment. And now, how can we transform our activities from this traditional approach to an authentic assignment approach?
We need to follow mainly these 3 steps. The first one, we need to change our assignments from select an answer to do a task. And second one, we need to make that connection with the real world. We need to have our students using the knowledge, the content they learned to solve these problems in the real world. And number 3, we need to empower our students. We need to give that power that teachers have right now to the students and empower them to be able to empower their learning.
That's really important. The key word here is empower, right? And how do we use technology for all of this? Technology has made our world smaller. That's the beauty of technology. And thanks to this, we can work on collaborative projects. What about if instead of asking students to complete that essay by themselves, we invite other students from around the planet with a different point of view and different background to contribute to this assignment? And we can go even further. Now that we have the technology that allows us to make video calls, what about if we invite an expert when we are working on our moon-based to ask that expert about different things?
Exactly, and the third one could be gamification. What about if we have our students created all of this in a virtual world? We have them building the base, we have them building different things in a virtual environment, in a virtual world, or even in a video game. We could do that, and technology opens a door to this new wall of opportunities.
Also, when we talk about gamifications, we talk about escape rooms, we talk about games, those games that help students to apply the content that they learn. And now, I'm sure you have this question. You have been thinking about this kind of approach the whole presentation, and you are asking yourself, this is really great, but is this really useful?
Is it working? Yeah, it is working. We have improved our standardized test results in at 28% in the last 3 years. So this is the proof that our approach is working. We want to finish the presentation with a question, with a reflection.
How are you going to change your evaluation?
We have changed ours, we have given you the tips to do it, and now is your turn. It was a pleasure for us to be here today. We hope to see you soon.
Bye.